Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Assalamu alaikum and greetings. Alishanmao here. When you come into RC hobby, you will buy batteries. When you buy batteries, you need to charge them, and you need to charge them properly. If you don't charge batteries properly, you are simply decreasing the battery life. Now there are tons of chargers out there in the market, and there are a lot of companies making the battery chargers. Out of all those companies, one company does stand out in this crowd, and they make very good battery chargers. I've been using their chargers for a while, and I have never had any issues with their chargers. And being a fan of their chargers, I got myself a brand new charger from SkyRC right here. This is the newest battery charger from SkyRC Q200 Quattro. That means you can charge 4 batteries at the same time. So basically it has 2x 100 watt and 2x 50 watt output, so you can charge different type of batteries simultaneously. Bluetooth smart. Now that is the thing that we wanted to have in a battery charger to make our life easier. Using a built-in Bluetooth module, you can use your iOS or smartphone, Android phones or smart devices. You can download an app called Q200, and you can wirelessly connect your smartphone or smart devices to your charger and control all the features of the charger, charge the batteries, and monitor the battery charging right there on your phone. Now the thing with the battery chargers is, when you are charging the batteries, you should stay close to the charger. You should monitor the charging process. Never leave batteries unattended when you are charging, especially if you're charging LiPo, lithium polymer, Li-ion, and NiCad or NiMH batteries. Now, enough with the technology thing. We will see how that works. This charger can charge LiPo 1 to 6 cell, Li-HV 1 to 6 cell, Li-Fe 1 to 6 cell, Li-Lon 1 to 6 cell, NiMH 1 to 15 cells, NiCad 1 to 15 cells, and you can also charge PB batteries to up to 2 to 20 volts. At the right side of the box, you can see the smartphone app thingy they have shown just now. Okay, so you can use this scan. You can scan this QR code and download the app from the App Store or a Google Play Store. Okay. At this side of the box, Q200 features colorful LCD 480x320. Terminal voltage control, a repeat mode for NiMH or NiCad batteries. It has a built-in battery meter, battery internal resistance meter. You can also use USB port for PC communication and firmware upgrade. You can use a smartphone control and monitor via Bluetooth all your battery charging. Then you have 4 channels charge 4 different kinds of batteries simultaneously. Wow, nice. Now that is something very, very good here. Then we have a support charging power distribution when operating with AC input. Very nice. Alright, so now let's open the box and take a look at this charger. Inside the box, this is how it comes. Okay, you have a user manual. We have a lot of accessories. Let me take them out and then we'll take a closer look at them. And then we have a nice and heavy Q200 balance charger. It's actually nice and heavy charger. Alright, not a small size basically. A lot of people when see the picture they think it's very small. It is not a small size, it's big enough. Alright, and you have a user manual. Okay, as I was describing, the user manual is very well written. Okay, and has a lot of information. So if it is your first time to use such kind of professional balance chargers, I suggest you go through the manual very carefully before you do, because charging the LiPo batteries wrong can cause disasters. Trust me on that. So do read the user manual before you operate this charger. Okay, let me take this one off. All right. it is a caution. We have two free jacks. Well, I'm calling them free jacks because at the back side you can solder the connectors of your own choice. So these are the free jacks for you. Apart from this, they have provided us with 4 jacks, okay, plus and minus. The thing I like about these jacks is that they have provided you a central piece here which actually holds both jacks and make your life easier to plug them in without having to plug the things one by one. So you can simply match the polarity and push it in. It makes it easier to put them in and pull them out, okay? So these are 4 of these jacks with XT60 connectors, and as I said, they have given you 2 free ones to solder the connectors of your own choice. Apart from this, they have also given you 4 of these balance ports, so you can balance your batteries, especially the batteries like the lithium polymer LiPo batteries. You can charge them and balance the cells. After that, then there's a cable for your wall outlet. So the charger actually is self-powered. Now looking at the charger, let's look at it very quickly, okay? On the front you have the information about the channels and of course the batteries that you can charge with, and then you have channel selector, battery programming or stop, increment and decrement buttons, and then enter and stop button. All right, apart from this you have channel A, B, C, and D. Now channel A and B is 100 watt, okay, and channel C and D are 50 watt. Now looking at this side, you have a balance port and the jacks for positive and negative terminals, all right, and we have a cooling fan. There is one servo type of input and it says temperature on it, so basically this is for the temperature monitoring, I believe. On the front, C and D have the same thing, and you also have a PC link and a USB port. Now USB port is for you to charge your cell phones or tablets, so you can use this port to charge your cell phones and tablets as well. Very nice. And of course channel B has the similar thing, and we have another cooling fan. On the back side here, okay, you have a DC power in, so if you're charging in the field you can power this charger using your car battery, and they have given you simply XT60 connectors, so it will be very easy for you to make one. Then here you have the AC input, okay, so 100 to 240 volts you can give the input, and you have an on-off button. Alright, so enough talking about the charger and its features. I have some 4 cells, 2200 milliamp, and a 4 cell 10,000 milliamp brand new Tata battery waiting to be charged. Apart from this, I was driving my Axial Wraith FPV the other day, so a 9 mAh battery is also waiting to be charged. And guess what, my phone is always hungry, it needs to be charged. And of course I have got this new buggy, so I have to charge 2 more batteries, 7.4 volt. So there are a lot of batteries to charge. Let's get this charger to work and see how well it performs. Welcome to my battery charging station. Not much light, but this is gonna work perfectly. I have put a light on the charger, right, a spotlight. We have a couple of batteries to charge, and my Tata battery, the 4S 10,000 milliamp, is sitting there. I'm gonna bring it right over here. Okay, all right, let's turn the charger on. It's plugged in, and we are hoping there will be no blasts, nothing. Here we go. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. There you go. So charger starts and gives you a warning about the battery charging, that the LiPo batteries can be dangerous, explosions, serious injuries, and they are actually right. We have seen the news, people have burned their houses and beautiful expensive Benzes. Trust me. Alright, so let's press enter, and you have 4 channels. Alright, channel A, channel B, channel C, and channel D. Now let me connect the batteries and start charging. Okay, now the screen is kind of strange. Like now when I am, you can easily guess where I am at the moment. At this angle I cannot read anything. If my head is here, of course cannot. And here I'm having trouble. You can see my head is appearing on the camera now. Here I'm having trouble reading it, but if I am right here facing the screen right to my eyes, I can read it very clearly. So screen reading is a little bit of problem. I'm not sure why. Let me remove this anti-glare kind of thing. Nah, it doesn't make any difference. I'm just gonna stick it back up. Alright, so I'm gonna go for channel A. Okay, it says LiPo battery. I'm sure you can see it or not. So I'm gonna start. And so 2A. Alright. So I'm gonna change it to 2.2 because I'm gonna charge a 2200 milliamp 4S battery. And I'm coming to 4S voltage. Okay, now I'm going to connect a 4S battery on the balance port here and to the charger and press start. It's checking the battery. It says 4S confirmed. Confirm. Alright, started charging. It is showing here how it is charging. Alright, then you can check the battery cell voltage. Alright, you can see 35% fuel, that means 3.8 volt on each cell. Alright, so this is pretty much a good information coming. Now let me add another battery to the other side. Okay, well maybe I should add a 10,000 milliamp battery at that side. Here is the Tatao or Tatu 10,000 milliamp battery. So I'm just gonna plug it right this side. 4S. Here we go. And Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. There we go. Now I will select the B, okay, channel. Enter. I should charge it at 10 amp. Okay. So basically I'll just charge it on 5 amp. Let's just start slow. Alright, and we are 4S. Okay, charging 3.8 each cell, fuel 3.8 each cell. Alright, let's keep it there. So now 2 of the batteries are charging. On channel 3 I will put a 9 mAh battery from my axial rake. Let me bring it. Ooh, sand. Oh my goodness, a lot of sand coming out, even from the battery. What did I do? Alright, so here we are with the sandy battery. It's a 5000 milliamp, a 9 mAh 7.2 volt. So I'm just gonna plug it to C channel. Alright, and we will go to channel C. We'll go to Li-Fi Lilo Liwe 9 mAh battery. Click and we will give it 1 amp only. Alright, which is actually a pretty much high current for these batteries. Normally you should charge them on 0.5A. Well anyway, here we go. Checking. All good. And it started charging. Right, so now 3 of these batteries are charging. I can easily add a 4th one. Hold on. I have got one 3S, so I'm gonna add a 4th battery, which is a 3S battery. Right? And I will go to channel 4 LiPo battery, charge it on 1.5 amp because it's 1500 milliamp. And it's a 3S. Here we go. Alright, now you can see 4 batteries are charging simultaneously at the same time, and we'll see how everything is working. Now let me get my cell phone and connect the Q200 application and see what information we are getting. So here's the Q200 app running on my phone. Next, looking for charger. Charger found. Click. Connected. Please set up your password. Ignore. I don't want right now. Right now we have, right up here we have channels. So on channel A, I'm charging a 4 cell, okay? And I can get all the information about it. I can also see each cell is being charged and balanced. I can go to channel B, and it says it's charging 4 cell, alright? On channel C, it shows that it's charging a 9 mAh. It doesn't show me any cell count because it's a 9 mAh. I go to channel D and it should show me 3 cells. And I can see all the information about the 3S battery being charged. I can also stop certain charging using right here, my application. So after stopping, I can actually start charging again. So I have to choose what type of battery I'm charging. I'm charging a LiPo, how many cells I'm charging. So I'm charging 3 cells, and I want to do balance charging, not just discharging. Okay, now I can go next. All right. And I need to choose current, how much current I need to use for the charging. Let's say I want to use 1.5 amp. All right, and I say play. It checks and it starts charging. So basically you can control all of your charging and discharging on each cell using your cell phone. How nice is that? That is really, really awesome. I'm simply loving it. This is one of the nicest chargers that I have found. On the bottom here, after stopping, I see home, program, and system. On the program, I don't see anything. On the system, unfortunately, Q200 is stopped. Well, the application is stopped, but the charger is still charging. This happens, Android phones and iOS phones, devices, and these applications, they always crash. So crashing doesn't mean your battery will crash as well. So nothing crashed down there, just the battery application has been crashed. Just the application crashed and nothing else happened. Now channel A is still charging, okay. Channel B is still charging. Channel C is still charging. Channel D, come on, channel D. Channel D is not charging, so let me put it back to charging. 3 cell balance charge. And I want 1.5 amp. That's it. Ta-da! It's charging. Alright, so I'll keep the cell phone with me and keep monitoring it. Thank you very much, SkyRC, for making such a nice charger. So far, I'm impressed how it's working and how easy it is to use. And at the same time, I can charge 4 different types of batteries even. This is something very, very nice. So that's it for the Q200 balance charger review. Thank you very much for watching this lengthy video. And I'm still charging the battery. I'm sitting pretty far from the charger, but I can still monitor all the charging data on my cell phone here. So basically on channel B is one of my most important battery, that is the most expensive. This is the battery is charging, all the cells are charging, and I can see them right here, all the charging stages and all the charging parameters, and I can start, stop, or control different parameters of the charger right from my cell phone. How good is that? Isn't it great? So this is really a very, very nice charger. And honestly speaking, I have been using SkyRC charger and SkyRC products for a very long time, and I have never had any issues with the SkyRC product. They make some of the real nice products, especially the SkyRC Super Rider motorbike is one of the most amazing RC bikes ever that you will play here in the RC field. Enjoy! Well, the next, if you want to know what's coming next on my channel, let me go under the table and grab it. Next, you will be seeing the XK X251 Whirlwind quadcopter review, and we have a big one, Mars 350 from IdeaFly, aerial filming quadcopter from IdeaFly with GPS and everything. We will see how good that is, and of course, don't forget there is a new Mammoth Blitz X1 1/8 scale 4-wheel drive desert buggy sitting right there waiting for the review. So there's a whole lot of new exciting content coming on my channel. Please subscribe and stay updated, and don't miss any of the new upcoming uploads.